Welcome to the third episode of The Next Step with me, Sandra Anderson, and Stefan Okstveit.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? How are you, Sander?
I'm good. What about you?
Oh, I feel so much better today for some interesting reason. I guess going off to last week's vegan diet an effect. So yeah, I'm happy to have the freedom of eating animal product again. How did you experience the vegan week?
Yeah, so let's jump into it. Last week was Vegan Challenge, as at least some of you know. Or the goal was to not eat any animal product at all. I myself failed a couple of times with I tried some falafel roll, but I forgot to remove is it called the dressing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I find it practically it was much harder. It was harder to find something to just grab for lunch. If you prepare the food, it's fine. But if you have to go to the grocery store to grab a quick bite, it's hard. You had to prepare a lot of stuff, and to make the food taste good, you need a lot of you need to be, in my opinion, close to a professional chef. You have to use a lot of spice. You have to look into different methods to make the food, and I have seriously no idea what I'm doing, but I'm trying. And again, it takes a lot of time. In general, I struggled, but yeah, learned a lot as well. But I can come back to that. What about you?
Yeah, it was, it's like with me, I kind of jump into it. I didn't prepare. I had I was doing in the middle of a move. So I just started the vegan week with no food in the fridge that was fitting me besides a banana and some other things. So the first 2 days, I was super hungry. I had lentils and baked beans for supper. Then someone who was a vegan said, "Hey, you need to eat brown long grain rice for dinner every day because that's a good thing for you, and it'll last and makes you feel hungry for longer, or makes you feel full for a longer time." So yeah, and then more activity at the bathroom. I also messed up once where I posted a picture, and I guess I had fish oil the first day, and someone said that's not vegan. I'm like, oh yeah, that's.
No, I guess I'll have this. So that's my breakfast. I'll have this because for my restitution for running and boxing and kickboxing, and this for fish oil because it's always good for you.
Fish, that's right. They're alive too. I can have fish oil now, which is a very good thing to have.
Have you learned anything new this week? Is it some takeaways you can share?
I have learned that you have to prepare. I have learned that it's pricey. It's pricey to be vegan because you have to go to the more fancy stores, shopping stores to get the produce you need, because the cheaper stores don't have that many options. I also learned that you will probably default to restaurant.
Barbecue place is a good place for most people, even the vegan for a week. It's my vegan thing with plant stuff. Yeah.
Because they can prepare really good. I had a vegan burger that was excellent. I had to check it. I was like, this got to be hamburger. I don't know what this is, but this has to be burger. It was not burger. It was insane. So yeah, that I learned.
Yeah, I also I tested a vegan burger myself, and I have to say that was one of the worst experience I have had my whole life. That was just really bad. It looked really good, but tasted crap. But I found some, I don't know, it was some pulled beans with some soya protein or something, which you have in some bread and stuff, and that tasted amazing. So I have learned that it might be smart to include more vegetables that can actually, and vegetables with the right spice can actually like improve your meal, and it tastes better. You eat more vegetables. And back to the gut health. I mean, I feel that my gut in general has improved a lot with more stable.
I was going to say, how do you measure? What do you look at, or what are you basing it on? I say.
uh, my feelings, to put it that way. I mean,
Oh, all right. Yeah.
so first of all, it's all these sounds in my stomach, and then you have like the general poop routine or whatever you call it was
Staying
better.
regular is important.
Another funny experience as a vegan is that the toilet is your best friend, if you know what I mean. Yeah, in general, I felt okay, but at the end of the week, I felt less energized, actually. But that might be the craving towards meat again, and especially animal products. I think vegetarian, where you like can include some animal products like milk and cheese and
Egg. Yeah.
that makes things much easier, because you have to check the bread and you have to check all the stuff which are quite hard.
What are we going to do next week, though?
Finally, this time we are trying to do a bit or kind of different challenge.
Yep.
Instead of quitting something, we have quitted the caffeine, which was a quite good experience.
That was good.
I have only, I think now it's, in 14 days, I have only had one Monster, no coffee, and I feel great. So quitting caffeine was absolutely, for me at least, a good thing short term.
Yeah.
Then we decided to go vegan, cut out a lot of animal products, which was quite hard. This time, it's time for meditation. And this time we will try to do more for our mental health. And because meditation is all about training your attention and awareness, where the goal is to be more mental clear and reach more mental stability and calm state. I
don't think I've been there ever.
I have actually spent quite some time on meditation. I use it regularly, but this time the goal is to meditate for 60 minutes or 1 hour every day. But you are allowed to distribute it as you want. You don't need to have it in one session. That's my goal. I want to see what's happened if I can just sit there for 60 minutes every day, because I'm pretty good at these 10 minutes meditations, and I want to go into the more long form meditation. But you are more new to this, so what's your take on this challenge?
I done a lot of free diving, so I know that a lot of the best free divers in the world focus on breathing technique and meditation before they do their world record dives, to slow down everything in their body, especially their heart rate and to get calmness, to be very calm. So I'm excited for that type of mix, because I do like free diving still, and I have to split up. I can't sit still for more than few minutes, so that's going to be rough for me. So I'm going to do morning, probably lunch, and evening. And I'm going to try different things. I'm going to try the humming. I'm going to dance myself to a trance, maybe, if I can. So Sunday last week we weighed ourselves before we started. And what happened to you? Did you go up or down?
No, my weight has actually been stable. It's just 100 grams difference.
Yeah, same here. Same weight.
So I think in conclusion that, yeah, it's all about calorie deficit if you want to lose weight. It's not about a specific diet, but of course it can help to eat more vegetables, but I think that's the main takeaway here.
Okay, everyone, that was this week's show. If you haven't seen the other episodes, I recommend the caffeine one, I recommend the vegan one, and I do recommend you following us in next week's episode as well. Follow us on Instagram. These are our handles. Here's Sander, and here's me. And Sander, any ending words for you?
Again, join us on our challenges. Share it with us if you do it, and yeah, keep staying healthy and active.
And have a good meditational week.